sharing with you guys my chart setting and my chart color. So I've done some changes in the chart setting across the years of me trading, but this is actually one of my favorite chart color, and some of you actually requested for me to do the chart setting and color. So now for the symbols, the symbol which represent the candlestick, it is basically the body is arch color 100%. So that is for the bullish candle. It is ash color 100%. And then for the bearish candle, it is black color also 100%. And then for the border, I love to keep my borders and the wick. I love to keep them all at the same color, because if I change the color, the chart is going to be more noisy. So the border is still black 100%. For the bullish, it's black. For the bearish, it's also black 100%. For the wick also, I love to keep the color the same as the border. Okay, so the wick is also black, both for bullish and bearish 100%. And then the bullish is also black 100%. Another thing you need to know is for the background, which is the background color, I normally use the solid, which means if you are saying solid, it's going to show only one color. It's going to display only one color. And the color for the background is the arch? Yeah, the arch color. I use this particular one, just the one after the white one. I use this one. Okay. And then another thing you need to observe is the buy and sell setting, which is the short and long setting. So start. For the long position, the stop loss color is red 50%. So the stop loss color is red, and I use 50% for it. And then for the target, the target color is blue, and then I use 31% blue, and I use 31%. That is for the long position. And then for the short position, the stop loss color is 50% red, and then the target color, which is the take profit color, is 31% blue. And then for the line, I use the black line, which is the line between the candlestick. I use the black. The line between the short and long, I use the black one. Okay. And then for the rectangle 2, because these are the commonly used two, right? So for the rectangle 2, there's background. Absolutely, I marked the background. And then for the background, I use the black color, but it is 8%. So it's very, very light. Okay. There's no middle line. I don't use middle line. And the border, I keep it at 0%. So I don't use border for the rectangle 2. I don't use border for it. And these are my commonly used two. These are my commonly used two. The long and short position, this trend line 2, this trend line 2, and the rectangle 2. These are my commonly used two in the trading view, and also the horizontal line. For the rectangle 2, I normally use, the line is obviously black, and then this one I set it to normal. And then for my text, let's say I want to write something on it. Let's say MSS. The text is just 8. So the size of the text is 8. The color of it is black, and then I love to mark this one, so that it will be more dark and more visible. Okay, so the text are normally in the middle and then in the center. Now this is what I use for let's say I want to draw my inducements, or I want to draw a level like what level? Yeah, it's mainly used for my inducement. Okay, but if I want to draw a trend line liquidity, for example, let me go to BTC USD. If I want to draw a trend line liquidity, for example, I will normally use this. I want to draw a trend line liquidity or any type of liquidity in the chart. I normally use the trend line, but then it will not be a straight line. It will be dotted to be a dotted line. So instead of it being a straight line, to be a dotted line. So this is what I use for my trend line liquidity, or for any kind of liquidity. Maybe market did a liquidity sweep, I will normally use this dotted line for it. So what other thing as for my chart color? I normally love to change my charts more often, but I think I'm going to be sticking to this one for a very long time. Yeah, I'm planning on sticking to this one for a very long time. One of the reasons why I love this chart color is at night it's actually more okay for me to stay in the market at night. And then one more thing before I forget, this word here, this perseverance, is an indicator I use for it. So you can actually change it. The indicator come to indicator. What is the name of it? Let me see. Okay. So it is this AGFX watermark. So once you click on it, here is it. Once you click on it, you can then edit the name to anything you want. You can edit the name to anything you want, like anything at all is going to be. So whatever you put there is going to appear here. So you see it has changed from perseverance to Mena Mama time. But I just love to use the perseverance. Yeah, because the perseverance is just, it reminds me of the stress and the hard work I need to have, taken in order for me to be able to become a profitable trader, and the hard work I will still need to put in order for me to actually become a consistently profitable trader. And even after being that, the hard work still continues. So it's all about perseverance, right? So that is it for my chart color. If there's anything that I did not cover in this video, do well to comment it, and I will look forward to that. If you love this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel.